chosen ones, empaths, and all of the authentic individuals that might not identify as a chosen one or empath just yet, you know from your side of things how much rumination can affect you. You might find yourself ruminating severely, okay? And that's okay. It's a natural process with the mind games the narcissist does, the lack of closure. It's an understandable state of mind that you'll be put in. But the narcissist that was involved in your life, on the other hand, now, they suffer from rumination to a completely different level. That's why I said you need to think again. You think you suffer from rumination, you need to think again. They suffer with intense rumination, intricate rumination. All the if, buts, maybes. They could have done this, they could have done this, they could have hurt you more. They think and think and think about this. It's something they do, right? And I've heard from a lot of people in sessions that they've also seen the signs with the narcissist involved in their lives that suffer with intense rumination. And that's what paints the picture of what they go through after the relationship ends. Yes, they may be trying to distract themselves. That is a painkiller. A lot of these new supplies are a painkiller. They go to these new supplies as like a drug, as like a painkiller, to try and distract themselves. But still, the mind is ticking away. The mind is thinking about you. The mind is thinking about how the new supply is not on your level. They're thinking about if you're healing. Perhaps they've looked at your social media and they've seen that you're healing, or you're doing better now, or you're getting stronger, or you're not as broken as you was, or whatever. You've made improvements or whatever, right? And this will cause intense rumination. So what you got to understand is all of these attributing factors will lead the narcissist to a spiral of rumination, which so same way they left you with no closure and you're confused, they're confused at the end of this too, with where their mind takes them. They don't get clarity. They don't get mental clarity. Okay? It explains why they're so frustrated, why they're so nasty. They don't have that feeling of clarity. And even in the midst of the madness that you've been in, okay, and you could still well be in now, you've probably had moments of clarity. They don't have moments of clarity. They don't feel that. They don't feel that relief of moments of clarity. Okay, because they're living a lie. When you live inauthentically, okay, it's very damaging. It's very low vibrational. It's very bad. I'm not saying that chosen ones, empaths, and authentic individuals are perfect, but I'm saying that living inauthentically, not true to who you are, it results in it's not good for the soul. It's not good. It's really not good. And the thing is like you probably like things that you've done wrong, or things that you made mistakes, because you're human and that's what you do, and you learn from them. Like, you probably own those mistakes. You know what I'm saying? Like, living authentically is combining the good of you, the bad of you, and everything in between, and you are who you are, and you're proud of who you are, and you live authentically. You don't live fakely. You know what I'm saying? You don't put on a performance for someone or whatnot. You just are who you are. And that's everything that the narcissist is not. Okay? And they suffered with intense rumination throughout the relationship. Like, they had to second guess and think things over. That's what liars have to do. That's what phonies have to do. That's what fakes have to do. They have to stick to the plan, and they have to keep lying and lying and lying and making up more lies and making up more lies. That's what narcissists involved in people's lives do, and narcissists around the globe. They're phonies, they're fakes. You don't have to live like that. That causes rumination. That's a significant thing to cause rumination. To stay informed on topics like these, subscribe to the channel. To become a supporting member, please use the link in the description box below. But honestly, you know firsthand, like, the outward world that the narcissist pulls you into is really a vision into their inner world. Does that make sense? Like, you know how being around a narcissist, going through the games of a narcissist, going through the abuse of the narcissist, the gaslighting, everything like that, the chaos, whatever type of abuse you went through the abuse. You go through that chaos. You know how that has a detrimental effect on your mindset, on your heart, and everything like that, right? And that's because that's a resemblance of what's happening inside themselves. It really is. That's what's happening inside themselves. They're not content. They don't have clarity. They ruminate a lot. They think things over. Okay? So, however you want to view it, you know, you want to view it as they've got personal demons. You want to view it as they're evil. You want to view it as they've got devils. You want to view it as this negative energy. Like, their inner world is a dark place. Their inner world is a dark place, and it really shows itself in their outer world, in how they behave and how they function. It really shows that, because this is why it's so hard for you to fathom how someone can be so hurtful, how someone can be so, and you can think about it for a long time. That's what triggers your rumination, right? You can ruminate about that for a long time. Like, how can someone possibly do these types of things? But, like, you're never really gonna understand it. To be quite honest and quite frank, you're never really gonna understand what the narcissist, the layers of why they done what they done to you, the way they done it to you, all of that. Really, you just got to take it as what it is. They're very evil. Their inner world is messed up, and you got caught in the whirlwind of being around them. You know, being around them is like a whirlwind. You know, you don't. That's why it's best they're away. It's best they're away, and that can create some whirlwind effect in you by being around that whirlwind. It can have you over there thinking that you miss them, and have you over there thinking that you want them back, and even though they hurt you and even though they deceived you, and it can mess with your head. And I'm not belittling you or putting you down if you feel that way. You know, I've made some videos on that topic on more recently on the main channel. I think I might have done one on here as well on this channel. But many of you are past that. Many of you don't still have feelings for the narcissist, but there is a percentage. There is quite a lot of people, because I see it in the comment section, that still feel a strong sense of warmth towards the narcissist. Is the best way to put it, I suppose. But that's what being around a whirlwind like a narcissist can do. It can leave you very confused and stuff. So, like, really, you need to embrace the fact that you're away from them. It's the best thing you can do. I know they can cause a lot of damage, and you can still be going through suffering now. I know that, right? I get that. But at least they're away from you. You know, at least they're away from you. That's the main thing. But just understand they suffer with intense rumination, and this intense rumination, combined with their dark inner world, combined with the evilness that exists within them, this shows their character. This really shows who they are in their character. It really does. This is what it is. It really honestly does. It explains a lot. That can give you a bit of clarity, understanding why they're like that, because they're projecting their inner world outwards. You know, I don't know if that's the right terminology, but they're trying to drag you into that darkness. So thanks for listening today. to become a supporting member or donate to the channel, please find the links in the description box below. And if you'd like to know more about You Dance with the Devil, click this video here, and I'll be back with another video soon. Peace.